Here we go, Havasu 95 Speedway, Havasu City, Arizona. We go green 50 lap, late model race number 1 on the racetrack. And we get a different vantage point this time around, Jeffrey.
Why not, Tommy? Who do we got up front?
Nick Joanitis piloting the number 77 on pole. He's going to be lap number 1 leader. So this is going to be a twin 50 night. 2 50-lap features. Right now, a clean race so far. And it'll be our first night race that we've covered here from Havasu 95 Speedway. Nick Joanitis holds the lead. Second spot, Jagger Jones. He was coming fast in the last main event that we filmed out here a month ago. And he's right on the tail end of Nick Joanitis, your leader right now, so he's going to take a look left or right, low or high. Taking a look down low into turn number 3 to the inside. Contact, beating and banging up the track with Joanitis, and he will slip back to second. Lenny White there, the number 99 in third spot. He's a 100-lap main event winner last time out here, so he's looking for more than where he's at right now. Zach St. Ange in the 4th spot. He got a little contact in the last race and a ram contact.
Entanglement.
That's all a battle for 6th spot right there. Or 7th, I should say. I'll correct myself. A 7th spot battle between teammates. Cars racing in the same stable. That's the number 59 and the 57 machine. Brad DeBerti and Logan Seavey. Right behind another teammate, the number 56 of Haley Deegan. Haley going to be driving in the NASCAR Can-Am Pro Series West in the 2018 season, so we're all excited to see how she can do in the Can-Am Pro Series, Jeffrey. And I would believe that she's out here tonight just trying to get more acclimated to stock car racing.
I think so, Tommy. It should be fun to watch her in the 2018 season.
Up ahead into turn number 3 right now. There's Zach St. Ange in 4th. Behind him, the 36, who got in a tangle in the last main event we filmed out here. That is the 36, piloted by Parker Malone. And right behind him, we talked about Peterson and his run to the front. But back here, we still battle for the 7th spot. 3 cars under a blanket on lap number 9. Closing in on lap 10, and the 56 of Deegan goes off-roading. She's slipping and sliding and holds on to it, but she's looking to lose possibly another spot.
Lots of nose damage there. You can see the hood's buckled.
She's now under fire from the 5M of Mark Allison. And then right on Mark's back bumper is the number 24 machine of Mike Weeman. There's a lot of battles there on this track, Jeffrey.
We're almost through that full lineup, I think, Tommy, unless you already got through them.
No, I have not. I'm just kind of scoping things out. That's 26 behind Weeman. It'll be James Vermillion. That driver's from Arizona, so he had to travel, but not as far as a lot of the Californians did out here. Then we got the number 40 machine of Matt Frady, the 88 of Donna Gunther, the 73M of Madison Gay, and the 53 of Curtis Burns. And Holly Shelton was scheduled to start this race in the number 51 racing machine, but hit the wall earlier in the day. That car is going to be a DNF for the twin mates.
You know what they say. If you're going to hit them, make sure you get away from them. And Jagger Jones hasn't opened up a huge lead over Joanitis, but Joanitis is preoccupied right now with the 99.
Yeah, he's got his hands full right now. The 99 of Lenny White, last main event winner out here at Havasu. Trying for that 2nd spot. He's taking a look to the inside through turns number 3 and 4, and again in 1 and 2 with a bumper contact.
Nick is just not feeling the love here tonight.
No, he is not. Bumper tag and loses the 2nd spot, slips back to 3rd, and behind we got Malone on the back bumper of St. Ange into turns number 1 and 2. Malone sniffing, if you will. Got that bumper tucked underneath Zach's rear end.
So it's a scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff. into turn number 1, more contact, riding that bumper, using the 9 as brakes, trying to do some short track racing as we're closing in slowly but surely to the halfway point. It's lap number 17 up on the scoreboard, making lap 18 now. Jagger Jones, he had a run coming in the last main event that we saw out here. Peterson out to the inside of St. Ange's number 9 orange machine. But Jagger Jones, Jeffrey, he proved to be fast in the last main event, could not get the job done. He started higher up than the last main event, and within a short amount of time made the move to the lead. So Jagger Jones going through lap traffic right now. He got by the 73 of Kay, closing in on the number 88 of Gunther. Laney White's trailing behind the 73 to the inside. That is Madison Gay going a lap down. The number 73 machine. I'm looking at a turn number 3 and 4. You see the 56 to the inside. That's Haley Deegan.
I think no time with that pass.
Yeah, I think we've seen Haley, Jeffrey, driving as many different types of racing machines that we know of. She started out stock car racing in the Bandoleros, and then went to some off-road racing, jumped back and forth between stock car racing as much as he could with some legend car action, and here she is right in front of our eyes, Havasu 95 Speedway, Lake Havasu, Arizona.
Zach St. Ange is in another position. 57 machine making his way into the 6th spot. Getting tight here, Tommy. Lap traffic starting to become a factor.
And who loves that right now? Nick Joanitis in the 3rd spot. He closed back in on that back bumper, the 99 of Lenny White. Under fire now from the 77. Gotta wonder if Nick Joanitis might remember the way he was passed twice so far.
Yeah, he's got, ooh boy.
Up the track goes the 40. That's Gunther and the 88 and the 40.
And Tommy, I think we have the Gunther spotter right next to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to coach.
You should do a green flag interview with the spotter.
I should. Matt Frady in the number 40 machine. Up on that high side. Gunther up ahead, going a lap down from the 38 of Peterson. So those two might have another meetup here in 3 and 4 sometime soon. Jeffrey, this track seems like we just walked at setting up our wall cameras. This track seems like it's a finesse track, but it also seems like the way that these drivers are driving this 1/3 mile or quarter mile, I don't think we have an exact size. I think it's somewhere in between, to be honest with you, based off of what the drivers and the staff are saying. But this track is racy, and you can really throw your late model around here.
Yeah, for how small and flat it is, Tommy, there seems to be a lot of momentum also that kind of goes into the driving style. Like you said, a kind of a combination of obvious short track finesse here, but also a lot of keeping momentum.
Yeah, that's a battle there for 4th. That's a battle for 4th right here. Peterson to the inside of the number 38 machine and looking low into turns 3 and 4 with bumper tag to the 57.
Well, we're past the halfway point, Tommy. Lap 31 on the board. And like we know with these 50-lap main events, it's go time from the get-go.
Logan Seavey in 5th spot. The 57 has his hands full right now with the 38 of Peterson.
Just taking a look at your leaders.
Yeah, here comes Lenny White. He's closing in slowly but surely. Got to wonder if lap traffic's in play or if he's got that 99 dialed back up the way he had it in the 100-lapper.
Is that the one onboard camera you got on?
I've got it on the 77 of Joanitis. He's been exciting.
I see GoPros. I'm trying to figure out who's who.
Yeah, there's a few drivers that have their own GoPros as well.
That's good.
We literally, to take a step back, Jeffrey and I set up here. That wasn't the issue. Well, the setup was a little bit of an issue. But I was able to run and turn on Nick Joanitis' GoPro. I was able to slap it on, turn it on, as he was pulling onto the racetrack.
It's a miracle you didn't end up on the racetrack.
No, it is. Imagine if one pant leg got snagged on that exhaust.
Tommy, you're top 3 right now under a blanket.
Yeah, and they're going through lap traffic.
Throwing Malone top 4 into turn number 1.
They are right there behind the number 24 of Weeman. So Mike Weeman almost turning down in front of your leader, Jagger Jones. Delaney White in the second spot going to the inside. So like you said, Jeffrey, top 4 under a blanket. As there's more lap traffic up ahead, the next driver to go a lap down as this race continues on and closes into the 10 lap to go mark. We're going to be on lap number 38 once Jagger Jones crosses the line now. So 12 to go, and Curtis Burns under fire in that 53 machine. Jones looks low, makes the job done. And your top 4 now suddenly starting to spread back out. So lap traffic will play a part into tonight's action.
Fun track, though. I really like this track.
Yeah.
It's a miracle that it took us this long to get out here.
You would think we'd be here sooner, don't you?
You would think. But here we are.
Well, we failed us, but we're here now. So better late than never, I guess.
Lap traffic, Tommy. Will this hold up Jagger Jones? If they get side by side in front of your leader, not going to happen. He gets to the inside of Gay.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of these drivers right now are listening to their spotters' race control as well. As your leaders crisscrossing through lap traffic. They go by Frady in the number 40 machine. And 9 laps to go. Make it 8 laps to go now.
Well, it's always nice when the best battle on track is the one for the lead.
Absolutely, and this one's going to continue on.
Right. Do you think we're going to see a bumper come into play here?
You know, the way that these two drivers got to the position there and now, they use bumpers.
Yeah.
I think both of them know how to use them as well because it was foolproof for the top 2.
Now, remember, though, some contact down the back straight away. Just remember, we did learn that Lenny White, that car ain't no tour car.
No, we got all
but it is
misconstrued on that one.
A real nice late model.
It is.
Would you want to dent up a real nice late model?
For a win?
That's what it's for, I guess, huh?
Yeah, that's what a late model race car is for, to win. Jagger Jones has no problem getting physical as well. And the number 55, he's your leader.
And Lenny White saw that Jagger Jones already used his bumper to take the leads, and that, I think, kind of opens the door for his competition.
Well, are you ready to finalize this one? 4 laps to go, lap 46 of 50. This is just the first part of tonight's late model action. Twin 50s here tonight. Jagger Jones closing in on lap traffic.
This is not going to be good for Jagger.
Here comes Lenny White behind. 3 to go at the stripe.
That 5 car is not letting anyone through.
Oh, in contact, your leader, Jagger Jones, moving him out of the way. Lenny White cutting him a break there to keep from, trouble in turn number 2, the 40 up the track, and we might see a yellow here. Madison Gay also slowed on the back straightaway. We stay green, 2 to go. Your leader's coming out of turn number 2. Lenny White on the back bumper of Jagger Jones. Jones got to make it, oh boy, one more clean trip around without any pressure from behind. He's got to look in the mirror and look out the windshield out of turn number 2.
One more.
Lenny White making one last run of it. Jagger Jones keeping it low. And Jagger Jones out of turn number 4 carries the 55.
And takes the white flag.
Okay, never mind. Forget everything I saw.
Here it is, Tommy, here it is.
Trouble over in turn number 1. Parker Malone, and we're going to have a green-white checkered, it looks like. Nick Joanitis, Parker Malone. Major contact into turn number 1.
Now, here's why Tommy's confused, folks.
Yeah. You see why I'm confused? I think that I'm counting it short track style, not Winston Cup style. And you can see Joanitis is carrying a door with him. So something interesting happened here. Into turn number 1.
A lot of cars pulling off the track. I don't know if everyone realizes that we still have, I believe, a green-white check. You're going to find out this 100 lap race, even though the white flag.
No way.
So I was with you. I just knew the white flag wasn't waving, which is why I was arguing with you.
I was watching the lead battle. I was trying to see what was going on.
It wouldn't be the first time. Hey,
we're not done.
Gotta get back on the racetrack. I don't know why you pulled off.
Yeah, so as you can hear from the spotter stand, that's a little bit of confusion up here as well.
Chris Klein declined.
Well, I don't blame him. How could you blame him?
So we're going to call him Chris Decline.
Chris Decline. Here we go. Green, white, checkered. Restart, lap number 49.
This is going to be tight right here with your top two.
Everybody on top of everybody right now. Jagger Jones has let this one close to from the beginning. He's going to take a green flag. And it'll be a 2-lap shootout. Lenny White all over the back bumper now. Looking to the inside. Bumper tag out of turn number 2. Jagger Jones up the track a little bit. Lenny White putting the bumper to him. White flag. One more lap to go.
Short track racing, baby.
That's why we're here. Oh, and trouble into turn number 1. We got a stack up. A major stack up into turn number 1. Out of turn number 4, it'll be Jagger Jones coming to the checkered flag. Lenny White second. And into turn number 1, they're going to have to drive into a dust cloud. Logan Seavey finishing 3rd. 4th, the 38 of Jeff Peterson. And 5th, rounding out your top 5, the number 9.
That was a very short track race.
Of Zach St. Ange. Yes, I mean, we got damage.
When second place looks like that.
Yeah, we got some damage on these cars in the first 50. This race, so far, the first 50 is definitely more carnage than the 100 lapper we saw here about a month ago.
The best.
Are we the best?
You're the best.
This is Chris Klein.
You're the best.
No, you're the best. Who is he kidding?
He just spotted for the 88.
So Donna Gunther having to do some work around that. Stack up into turn number 1.
Well, that was fun, Tommy. Not the only main event we're going to be seeing tonight with the late models.
Yeah, check out the Low Budget TV YouTube channel, LBTV Productions. In this playlist, you'll see a lot more racing action. Coming up will be some trophy dashes. Oh, and to tease it a little bit, also in this playlist will be a figure 8 waterless boat race, but I don't see a figure 8 course, so that tells me it's going to be a freestyle boat race.
Even better. Well, Jagger Jones going to climb out and accept his trophy. Winner of... Never mind. He's not even going to climb out.
He don't want it. He don't want the trophy. We'll be back for main number 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for race number 2 for the late models here tonight at Havasu 95 Speedway. The first race, Tommy, was exciting. All you have to do is look at some of the cars and look at all the duct tape that's holding them together at this point. Starting on the pole in this one was the driver who finished first place in the last one. Now, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is this a split 100?
I believe so.
So this
based off of how they're lined up.
Yeah, because they never interviewed Jagger Jones. That explains why.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're learning here, aren't we? So, Tommy.
We're guessing. We don't ever learn. We just guess.
Jagger Jones finished in the front. That just shows how exciting that first race was, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Jagger Jones, that 55 machine. Lenny White in the number 99 machine in a real nice late model. The 57 machine. Going to be starting in the 3rd spot.
You need help there?
Oh, I need lots of help just in general with life.
I'm listening to the spotter.
You got one car behind you. You got that guy covered.
I feel like I'm eavesdropping right now.
I want you to work on that for you. Be ready for that for you.
Lights out.
Lights are out. We get ready for the green flag. Watching for it. Watching for it. And green flag is in the air.
50 laps left to go.
Nice done. Inside.
Listening to Danny Gay, spotter. Madison Gay right now.
Lenny Wright right now has the 2nd spot, but to the inside, Logan Seavey dives in. We're going to lean and trade a little bit of paint. That worked out. Jeff Peters Peterson sitting in that 4th spot. Zach St. Ange, the number 9 machine. In the 5th position, the 59 of Brad DeBirdie. See, earlier I thought you were calling him the Birdie.
The Birdie?
Yeah, but now I just see it's DeBirdie.
He's got quite the film crew out here this weekend.
Yeah, Logan Seavey still to the inside of Lenny White in that battle for 2nd. Racing going on. Lenny White holding a pretty line up on the high side, making it work up there, showing how much this could be a 2-groove racetrack.
And this definitely is affecting Lenny White's run to try to catch up to Jagger Jones, who is now pulling away. You can see the gap on screen right now. Your lead of the 55, Jagger Jones, trying to do the 100-lap sweep. Win both twins here tonight.
Lap number 4 on the board. White all over now that rear end, but he did lose the 2nd spot to Seavey. Just like the spotter next to me lost his cigarette.
Oh, he lost it?
It's gone. Peterson under pressure from Ange. Zach St. Ange, who's in an orange car. I think they planned that. Look at Peterson back to the inside. Oh, man, he tried to make that happen.
Through the rest of the field right now, Jeffrey.
That's right. Tommy sitting in the 7th spot, the 26J machine of James Vermillion. 8th place, the 5M of Mark Allison. 9th, the 36 of Parker Malone, who had a lot of damage from the last race. And throw it in there. So yeah, it looks to be a good night for Jagger Jones. Tommy got a win earlier today. First main event. We even talked to Jeff Peterson. He threw a congratulations over to Jagger Jones, getting his first late model victory. Jagger, the son of PJ Jones, and you know, there's a couple other racing people in that family.
Oh yeah, someone named Parnelli's in there as well. Don't know if you guys ever heard of that guy.
Nick Joanitis, the 77 machine. He's up to 9th place in this race with Haley Deegan in the 10th position. Rounding out the field, the 24 Mike Weeman in 12th, 13th, 88 of Donna Gunther, 14th place, the 40 of Matt Frady, 73 Madison Gay, 53 Curtis Burns, and 17th, not running, Holly Shelton. She, as we mentioned in the first main event, had issues. You see the Jagger Jones machine closing on to lap traffic, but here comes Nick Joanitis to the inside of Vermillion, and now Haley Deegan looking to follow through. Not going to happen there. Now, you got to imagine a couple of these drivers probably have some hurt feelings after the first race because of how beat up things got.
But no one's really settling anything, so I think everybody's on the same page. How about we bring cars home after this race?
We had some big, in the regards of how many cars were part of it, wrecks in the first race, but glad to report that everyone who started the first race has made it to this one.
And Jeffrey, that's the beauty of these bull ring type racetracks, is that the speed isn't there to destroy race cars. Cosmetically, yeah, you'll bend stuff up and rip stuff off and, you know, tear it up, but nothing that really will affect a day unless you just get hit in the right spot.
So far, this race has been cleaner than the one we saw earlier.
Haley Deegan still working on Vermillion's number 26 machine.
But it might be too early to really fully claim that one. As far as the cleanliness. Ooh, Deegan
threw it in there.
Don't mess.
She's getting held up, and now she's starting to become impatient.
That's Vermillion in the 26 machine.
And she's learning right now. This is something that she's going to be perfectly set up for when the K&N Pro Series visits these bull rings. You got to use that front bumper if needed. At least lean on them. Let them know, the driver in front of you, hey, I'm faster than you. But what you don't want to do is what the 40 did. Turn number 2, Frady in the number 40 machine goes around.
So you want to know something funny? I saw everyone slowing down to get around the 40, but I couldn't see the 40.
Yeah.
And I was about to comment, Tommy, there's a weird thing I noticed about how guys are taking out of turn 2. Now I know why. A ghost. All right, restart lap number 16. We'll see how things sort out this time with CV restarting on the rear bumper of his teammate in the High Point Racing Machine number 55, Jagger Jones. Lenny White right now, Tommy. Under pressure from Zach St. Onge in the number 9 machine. Not seeing the run that we saw in the last time out here, 100 laps. Lenny White was in the lead for most of it. All over that bumper. Yeah, exactly. Now getting his pressure there from Zach St. Onge. And now Zach St. Onge was at the receiving end of a bumper. It wasn't from Lenny White. Donna Gunther just tried to take down one of our wall cameras, by the way, down the back straight away. On to the inside, St. Onge, Zach St. Onge. Number 9, Zach St. Onge. Who is that? Orange number 9, Zach St. Onge. Oh, gotcha. Just in case you missed it. Here comes Lenny White. He has now slipped back to the 4th position. Tom, I got to agree with you there. I expected a little more out of Lenny White because of the performance we saw in the 100-lap event. It's incredible, Jeffrey. Everybody was sweating Lenny White the last time we were out here. And what did he do? Goes out there and laps up to, I believe, 8th place. This time around, he's struggling in the 4th spot. But sometimes racing is that way. Yeah, Donna Gunther off the pace in the 88. Yeah, she pancaked the wall on the back straightaway. You can see the scrapes and bruises over here. Out of turn number 2, Parker Malone to the inside of Peterson. Gave him a nudge out of turn 4 last time by. Oh, trouble. Turn 2. Trying to listen in on the spotter. Trying. Man, he's smoking 3 cigarettes at once right now. Do you think this makes him nervous watching? I think so. Watching the family in the race car? It'd make me nervous. 29 laps to go. Jagger Jones gets on the gas. Green flag is in the air. 40 machine of Matt Frady pulled it off, but returned to the racetrack. Possible issues for that car, but they're rolling. So is the field. Right when that yellow flag came out, we saw Malone and Peterson battling it for the 5th position. Malone's going to have to restart behind Peterson here, which means we might see a little bit more from the 38 and the 36. Drivers have raced each other in the past out at the quarter mile, Orange Show Speedway in San Bernardino, California. They do know each other's driving habits. Malone all over that rear bumper of Peterson. If they don't know each other well, they're about to. Bumper tag up the track. Here comes the 36 to the inside. Now right behind Malone happens to be the 77 machine, who took the door of the 36 all the way to his pit area because it got lodged into his car. Those two got together. Nick Joanitis in that 77. Behind him, Vermillion to the inside of the 59 machine. Battling for that 8th position. Birdie gonna lose one to the 26. And here comes Haley Deegan to the inside, looking for more. Deegan will clear. She had some sort of a weird issue. Caution to go. Stalled under the caution. Got that 56 fired up and we're good to go. Other battles here. Kind of watch them all right now. Gunther and Gay out of turn number 4. Let's see if we can spotting. And you know what? Let's go back to this. Peterson and Joanitis right now battling it out for the 6th spot. Interesting to note, Tommy, your mom, my dad, the folks that got us into racing, this is their first night ever visiting Havasu 95 Speedway. So if we thought we were bad. Took them a little bit longer.
You're very right. And those two have taken us to the races all of our childhood and adulthood, for the most part. It's only been till recently we've started wandering away and covering a lot of other events.
The nest. Vermillion's going to have a lot to deal with just behind this battle. Haley Deegan closing in from behind. And caution flag out. Gay around over in turn number 2.
So trouble in turn 2 again for the 73 of Gay, as we'll get the yellow on lap 32 of 50. All right, folks, here we go. Restart 32 of 50.
Oh, we're wrecking over here. Gunther getting together with a 24 machine.
What?
Weeman, caution flag. Now that was a scenario where one car got a much better restart than the other going into turn 3, but the other didn't realize that the car behind was going to make a move.
It was exciting. I mean, look at how the wreck started and where Weeman ended up. Right in front of us.
Yep. Lucky that only 2 cars were involved in that one.
Donna's gonna continue.
Did you know Donna is racing in her 60s?
Yes, I did.
Keep it going, girl. Keep it going.
Keep it up. Oh, I see what happened to Weeman.
Yeah, this is why I figured the rear end was an issue for the 24.
Just a little
That's
skewed.
where all the contact went right into that 24's left rear. And yeah, I'd say that there's going to be a little bit of fixing required. How about this balancing act going on in the K-rail right here?
Yeah.
Though? Oh, hold on to it. I thought we were going to lose someone for a second.
That is definitely the cool guy zone. All right, it's going to be another restart, lap 32.
18
of 50.
laps to go. Green flag. Much better restart than the last one we had. Jagger Jones gets on the gas, but Seavey with a pretty good restart here. Zach St. Ange. Remember, I'm curious to see what happens if that 9 machine gets to the bumper here later. Joanitis gets around Peterson. Moves that number 77 machine up to the 6th spot. And Lenny White sideways out of turn number 2. Probably not the night that Lenny White was looking for.
No, not at all. Jagger Jones loving it, though. He's got the teammate in tow.
That rhymed.
Now, let's play a little.
White got moved by Malone. Here comes the 36 machine into turn number 1. Now, White has shown that he's able to hold it on that outside line, so Malone's still got some work to do here to complete the pass. In fact, White goes way wide at turn number 4, but still going to challenge Malone on the outside, so able to hold it a little bit. Nick Joanitis closing in on those two.
I'm going to throw this out there, Jeffrey.
Do it.
Last time we were out here as a daytime, 100 lapper, Jagger Jones got into the back of the 9. I shouldn't say into the back. These two were racing hard into turn number 3, made contact, and up the 9 went into the wall. If we see a caution and somehow Zach St. Ange is trailing the 55 with a handful of laps left to go, I know TV people like to create drama, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Jeffrey, do you think the 9 of Zach St. Ange would remember that?
I don't think he's forgotten. Tommy, we will have to keep that in our back pocket as Joanitis moves around Lenny White here. 77 into the top 5. 10 laps to go. The problem for Zach St. Ange is I don't see him challenging the 57 enough to get up to that 2nd spot to even open up that opportunity.
Exactly. High Point Racing brought some good machines here this weekend. Battle here on the screen is for 4th. Or 5th, I should say.
Just ahead of them, Parker Malone might have the car to beat right now. That 36 machine to the inside of Zach St. Ange.
Great run in the middle of the corner. Great run off. And he will hold the spot in turn number 3 and 4.
Not bad for a car that lost its door just about an hour ago. But time is of of the essence with 7 laps to go. I don't think anyone but Seavey is close enough to get to your leader. Oh, Haley Deegan into the back of Vermillion. That's going to open up the door for DeBerti to get to the inside of Deegan. Lap traffic could come into play in this one.
Very well could.
Because Gunther and Burns, Gay, and the 40 machine of Frady all in front of the 55 of Jones. And at the line, we got 4 laps to go. Off the pace, it looks like, is the 40 machine of Frady, perhaps. Some kind of issue right in front of Jagger Jones. He's going to have to avoid this one. And now Seavey's the one who's stuck behind the lap traffic. We saw Frady pull it in earlier under the caution, and it looks like more issues for that car. But leaders were able to get around it cleanly. Not too much. Seavey was able to gain a little bit of ground there. And Frady has pulled it off the track. 2 laps to go to finish off the late model main event number 2 here. Twin 50s.
And it's been, I mean, I think we've seen it all here in these Twin 50s. We saw a lot of carnage in the first half. The second half has been a lot of racing.
Absolutely. Coming down the back straightaway for the final time, that 55 machine, Jagger Jones. He found his way to victory lane earlier tonight. He's going to do it again out of turn number 4. Win number 2 for Jagger Jones in the late models.
That was fun. Glad we came out here again.
You know, sometimes, Tommy, we see in a driver's young career where they find victory lane, and then it's hard for them to lose victory lane.
Yeah.
Jagger Jones right now definitely having the confidence after that first main event victory. Brings it home for his second victory here tonight. And it'll be curious to watch where this driver goes from here.
And I mentioned this earlier on in the night, too. This driver, Jagger Jones, had a fast racing machine in the 100-lap daytime race, but just had run out of time. He started also deep in the field and made his way up to the front. Jagger Jones getting 2 great starts and just never looked back.
I honestly, Tommy, I'm wondering where we might see Jagger Jones in coming years.
Absolutely. Great to see youngsters really. I mean, this whole class now, Jeffrey, it's a perfect mix of youngsters and veterans. And you know these youngsters are learning everything from these veterans. They're just picking it up quicker, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it made it easy. They only had to interview one time.
One time,
yeah.
Yeah. And for those of you looking for more, guess what? In the next video on this playlist, if I can't spoil it already, it'll be cars dragging boats on asphalt.
Oh boy.
And it won't look pretty.
It's not supposed to.
Jagger Jones, your winner, hopping out of the number 55 late model. Congratulations, sir.